Hey friends, Mark Holmes here, my buddy Cowboy Jobu, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report, because without you guys, well, I'd have a lot less friends now, wouldn't I? Man, one great thing about talking about the Dallas Cowboys is there's never a lack of something to talk about. I mean, we had the whole Tony Romo saga, now we got the Ezekiel Elliott situation, and that's definitely carried us through the summer. Just when you think everything was calmed down with Dez Bryant literally just can't catch a break from the talking heads. Even when he does things right, they go after him. So, Dez Bryant went to a pizza place, had pizza. The waitress said she's not a Dallas Cowboy fan. She's a fan of those New York stinking Giants. Those Giants that keep pounding their chest about the 2 victories that they had against us. You would think that was the Super Bowl. Well, maybe for the Giants that was the Super Bowl last year. I don't know. But Dez Bryant left a $75 tip. Come on. To a New York Giant fan. What could be wrong about that? So Dez Bryant tweets, well, I guess I won't go back there anymore, since there's a New York Giants fan. Ha ha. Okay, a little Twitter humor. What could be wrong with that? So, seizing the opportunity, Jemele Hill from ESPN tweets back at him, you'll take a stand on that, but you won't take a stand on, never mind. And what she's referring to is taking a stand on Colin Kaepernick. Well, I'm sorry, but unfortunately, Colin Kaepernick is toxic. We're talking radioactive. It's a no-win situation to talk about that. If you're for, you're going to get condemned. If you're against, you're going to get condemned. I bring up Colin Kaepernick, and there's so much emotion that happens here, and I have no power on anything. And the worst thing for Dez Bryant is, of course, if he says, yeah, I'm for Colin Kaepernick, with the things he's been accused of in the past and everything else, they're just going to say, oh, yeah, see, that guy. They're just going to be bringing up stuff on him. So he realizes, best thing I can do, like most NFL players, is back away. Especially when the owner of your organization is clearly against anybody protesting against the national anthem. He was making a joke. It was just trying to be funny. And she goes after him on Twitter and then comes back with, oh, well, I was just kidding as well, and yada, yada, yada. But come on, man. This stuff is just getting to be ridiculous. In other news, Jason Garrett has confirmed that Zeke Elliott will be playing this weekend. And as I brought up in the video earlier today, it's still possible that he plays opening night against the Giants if he goes the route of the court system. Now, it's possible that the NFL says, okay, you know what, we're going to be nice guys and we're going to reduce it down to 3 or 2 games or something like that, because of whatever circumstances. And he can take that, in which case then he'd miss however many games they say. But if they come back and he says, you know what, I'm going to take it to court, where chances are he's not going to win. Tom Brady took it to court and finally just gave up because he wasn't going to win. Basically, that's just kicking the can down the road. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in that situation. But interestingly enough, I went to lunch, and at lunch, I had a guy say, hey, Mark Holmes. And I was like, oh, okay, what's up, buddy? Thinking it was somebody I grew up with or somebody I knew or a friend of the family or something like that. But no, it was Jacob, one of you subscribers here on the Jobu Sports Report that recognized me, all covered with dirt, going to lunch. Let's take a look at that clip right now as I sit in traffic. This is ridiculous.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Hey friends, Mark Holmes here with
Jacob.
Joe Boo, of course, is in the truck. That lazy ass is not doing crap. Jacob here actually watches the Joe Boo Sports Report and was actually checking out one I just posted a few minutes ago. I was talking about Ezekiel Elliott may be able to play depending on what happens with the appeal and if he takes it to court. And what's your thoughts on that?
I don't think they should have suspended him at all.
You're with me on that one. The fact that he's never been charged with anything is ridiculous that he's getting a 6-game suspension when you're looking at other guys that have done stuff like New York Giant players that got a 1-game convicted of domestic violence. But we'll have to wait and see what happens on that one. So the question will be is, what are you looking for this weekend with the Dallas Cowboys playing the Raiders?
I want to see more snaps from Jalen Smith.
Definitely want to see some there. I just want to see the guys get some work in. Hopefully nobody gets hurt.
Yeah.
So I'm going to go ahead, get me some lunch, and get back to work.
And
you know, they always. Oh, yeah. Well, we'll work on that one. Jacob, thanks a lot for all the support, man.
All right.
I appreciate it.
All right,
guys. I'll see you later.